What up, what up, what up, what up? What's good, people? What is up? What is they went from the fourth level of hell and sent us down to the seventh level of hell. Why? Because then you got Kwanzaa pulling out her titties. The whore pulled out her titties. And these whore bags over here started feeling and fondling on her tits. What?
I don't have it to do with you. Girl, you can go over there, rant and rave. Girl, you can shake all your rainbow right here all you want, dear one. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I don't have nothing to do with you, and I'm done. Baby, you can scream my name from the rooftops from now till Jesus come back. I'm done after this.
Introduced to Tick's meat. Do you see what I see? Did y'all really hello, casting, wardrobe, y'all let him roll up out of wardrobe with these pants on, giving us all of this, thinking we were not going to see it? We have been waiting with bated breath and anticipating all season long for the slightest glimpse, and y'all just put it out there this episode in all of its magnificent glory.
Listen, that young man said, baby, you ate on this first date, you giving up the cooch on the first date, okay? Well, you gonna run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's our new theme song. That is the new song. Listen, somebody need to put a beat to that. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's what y'all got going on.
Called out Sandcastle. Sand, bitch. Ow. Oh my God, it was so funny, girl. Woo, baby, listen, let me tell you something. This shit started to turn into the precursor for some gay porn. That's what I thought it was. Because Big T is getting all, the voice starting to go deeper and get a little more wet and moist and sentimental and all this shit. And it was real gay at this point. Like, I thought the bitches was going to stop. I thought Lil Bird was going to turn Big T around and do him like he did Uncle Cliff and do the grease it up with City Lou and ran right in there. It's not a coincidence that Big T started off the conversation. I tried to find out if Lil Bird was fucking Mercedes, which he found out he's not. It's also not a coincidence that he would start talking about prison. Why? Because the bitches was probably fucking in prison. Girl. Uncle Cliff, you better go get your man. Big T got plans for that. What he had on looked like something Big Bird vomited up or something like that. Like, I did not like it. That Big Bird couture he was going for, it did not work. Like the pastor of a gay mega church on Easter Sunday. Okay, it was way too much sequins. He had on way too much makeup. Baby, his face looked like Iyanla Vanzant's neckline. Okay, just way too much makeup, clumped here everywhere on his face. Get it together, sweetheart. Like, you're a big girl, so that gives you a whole lot of canvas. So that was a whole lot of makeup, honey. And Rico looked like he was auditioning to be one of the three kings, or he was auditioning to be the main character on Jesus Christ Superstar. Girl, Wayne, did you have on a blue thong or a blue G-string or something? If you did, I want to see you. Get me up in my DMs. I do want to see if you have some blue thong or blue, jock strap, something like that. I'd love to see it. Anyway, but I liked it with the turtleneck. Now, Troy.
Well, hello. Ciao. What is going on? What is going on, y'all? We are here today. I hope that your Tuesday is going well. I hope that your Tuesday is going well. I'm just posting to the socials. Yeah. Oh, I did drop that. I'm supposed to get that. Ouch. Oh. Y'all have to forgive me. I'm moving slow. I've been having back spasms like since late last week, and they are still giving me grief. Like, these back spasms are giving me a lot of grief. And my back is just like, bruh, I'm about to shut you down. My back is really about to shut me down. Like, these back spasms are really like crippling. I'm on heavy narcotics. Do you hear me? Heavy narcotics. What message, TJ? Oh, you got the message in the members only chat. Oh, okay. I did put it in the members only chat that we are live, and I did put it on Facebook. Not Facebook, Lord. Instagram, as well as on my community wall, so the people know we're live. Let me say hey to y'all. But while I'm getting prepared, I'm telling y'all, listen, my back is doing a lot. Jesus, God, I'm barely making it, y'all. I'm barely making it, y'all. Like, it is it's bad. It's really, really bad. It's really bad. Like my back is just like not cooperating with me. Nevertheless, we are here because I got to be here for y'all. Y'all are my people. So I am here for y'all. We're going to fight through the pain. Let me say hey to y'all as we get ready to open up the dossier. Go ahead and grab your seats next to your BFF Jill, next to your good Judy. Go ahead and say hey to your good Judy. Let them know that y'all about to be clowning today in class. Clowning. But yeah, y'all, I am. Ooh, maybe that's why they gave me this little thing that's supposed to massage my back. But child, my back is just, oh Jesus. But hello to all of my wonderful pupils out here in the YouTube world. Let me say hey to y'all as we come through. Diamond Pearl Jim, what is up? What is up? Jason, what's good, bruh? Jen Bunny is here. Volvo, hey, Cookie. Angela, what is going on? Cassandra, how are you? Morgan, how are you? Sharice, what's going on? TJ, hey, girl, hey. Ever since he moved in that corner. What corner? TJ, I don't know what you talk about. Hey Shay, what's going on, sweetheart? Montrez, what's good, bruh? Complex 613, what is up, mama? Janae, I'm so glad to see you. How's everything going on over there, sweetheart? I had nerve and disc issues. Spasms were so bad. I had surgery. I have flare-ups, but nowhere near what I listen. I'm tempted, y'all. I'm about at that point where I got to go to the doctor. Something got to give because yeah. Wait, what's wrong? So you're saying it's something wrong with the new location in my house? Like you want me to go back to the old corner? Because the old corner, well, I'm in a whole nother room. The room I was in before when I used to be real close like this, I had made like a little office in my bedroom because it's big enough, but I still felt kind of cramped. So, and then I had this whole extra room that I wasn't using because I was too lazy. I just wanted to be able to walk from the bed to the studio and not have to change rooms. But this extra room I have, I just wasn't using it. So then that's why I set up over there, but it's all the way on the far corner, the farthest away from the router, which is in the living room. Now I'm in the corner closest to the door, which is closest to the living room, which is closest to the router. So yeah. So you don't like the new location? You don't like the new location, TJ? I wish that was the reason, child. If listen, I might be feeling better if that was the reason why my back is doing what it's doing, but that is not the reason. That is not the reason at all, Tracy. Tracy, girl, you know I would tell you. I'd be like, girl, yes, that is why. That is not the reason. And I would feel better if it was. You ready to go home, child? I feel you, Sharice. I feel you. You don't like this location, so you want me to go back in my bedroom? Is it worse? Like, is my internet bad? Am I real fuzzy or real, pixelated or something? Is the video or audio not good in this new room? So I need to go back to the old room. Can you not hear me or something? Is my video not good? Hey Nessa, what's going on? I love that we have a nice little family over here. We are a family like a giant tree reaching up to the sky. Mm, mm. Um, Listen, put some shandos in the chat if you're ready to get this party started. Let's get through this. Listen, we got a lot of sugar spiky moments today. I'm just telling you now. A lot of spiky moments today. I'm just gonna be the sugar spike segment is packed. Do you hear me? It is packed. What is going? Oh God. Why is this being like this? Hold on for a moment, y'all. Shoot. Hold on for a moment, y'all. Hold on for a moment, y'all. I gotta go out and come back in. Hold on. All right, I'm back. That might be better. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I had to fix an issue with my screen. Okay, there we go. Jesus. That was an ordeal. So let's get this party started. Mm. I remembered Tracy about the story from yesterday, so I'm going to do that one today. You know what, Jason? I'm gonna leave it like that, Jason. You know, I could move it and make it where you can see the A, B, and the C, but I'm gonna leave it, Jason. It just fits for the house of debauchery. Doesn't it fit, y'all? Those of you all who can go way, way back to the letters that I had drawn in the background. Some of y'all not gonna believe the way, way back days. Hold on. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. The fuck? Oh, girl. Oh, girl. YouTube is tripping for real, for real. Now they trying to make me verify some shit. And oh God. Jesus Lord. What is going on here? Just don't understand. What's going on here? God. What is it going through? Anyway, while I got a little bit of time, I really don't have no time, but I'm just gonna say I got time just because I can. So let me go back to um hold on. Oh Jesus. I want to see if I can go back to like way, way, way back. See how far back I could go, y'all, so I could show y'all. Because some of y'all wasn't here back in the day when we had the old days with the original Blue Silly Saturday. Because before the Silly Saturday thumbnail we have now that you see behind me, we had the one that was brown and red. It was like brown, orange, and red, or yellow, orange, and red. But we had the original old school, old Silly Saturday. Child, that's the listen. See if I can find that for you. That silly Saturday was just, oh. All right. So here we go. Let me show y'all. Hold on. Let me share my screen. We'll get back to you in a second, Kamala. Hold on. Hey, everybody. Wait, what happened? Hold on. I don't know what y'all talking about in the chat. Okay. Okay. All right. So this is the first silly Saturday that YouTube has on record. It goes all the way back.
Out here in the streets, getting it down. Now y'all
See, hold
you
on. I'm
trying
just
to
gonna
dress
pause this. See the old silly Saturday with the ABC, DEF, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that used to be in the background. Back when life was young and innocent. Oh my God. Back in the day when life was young and innocent. Uh these were the good old days. The good old days. With Mariah Whitney and them in the back in the chat child. Mariah Whitney used to be a cut up. Mariah Whitney comes through like once or twice a year now. But Mariah Whitney used to be a staple in our chats back in the day. If you go way back in the day, I was listen. I was. Oh man, the old days, the old days. But anyway, I wanted to show y'all the ABC 1, 2, 3 in the background. I had drawn those myself, and I put them back there just because I had that better to do. Anyway, we about to get this party started. Ladies and gentlemen, non-binary, gender-conforming members of our audience, it is now time for your Sugar Spike segment.
Oh, God. You see, this is the part that I like.
Major sugar spike.
So love the world. I want to fight. Daddy gave his only begotten son.
Major sugar spike.
And shall ever believe.
Major sugar spike.
They shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Taste the biscuit.
Jesus. All right, y'all. We ready. We 20 minutes in and we ain't even started nothing yet. We ain't talked about nothing yet. And we 20 minutes in. Let me give you your daily politics rundown, your daily election cycle rundown. Programming note, we will be live tonight at 9 p.m. for Red, Blue, and Black. Be here 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Red, Blue, and Black tonight. So be here for that. So what is going so most of our stuff from the campaign trail and politics you're gonna hear tonight on Red, Blue, and Black. But just to bring you up to speed on a couple things, Kamala Harris did a radio interview with Charlamagne the God in Detroit today. It was a town hall type situation she did with Charlamagne the God. And Donald John will be taping a town hall in Georgia in front of an all-female audience. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, and let me see, is there anything else? See if there's anything else. I don't know if there's anything that I want to cover prior to Red, Blue, and Black tonight. Bill Clinton is will be with Tim Walz this week in North Carolina. They'll be in Durham, North Carolina. Yeah, there's a lot. Like I said, a lot of it I'm going to cover tonight on Red, Blue, and Black. So I don't want to do too much there. But just know we are in the final stretch. If you're like me, you are just as tired of political campaign ads from both sides. I'm tired of um Donald's and I'm tired of Kamala's. Okay, let's be clear. I'm in a battleground state right now. Okay, even though I own a home in the great state of Florida still, so I still vote in Florida. I'm here in a battleground state right now, and we get everything. Listen, if you in Georgia, you getting everything. You getting all of the Donald Trump ads, all of the Kamala ads. Oh my God! I mean, every time you open any app, it could be YouTube, it could be Facebook, it could be Instagram. The algorithm is algorithming for election ads, and I'm just nauseated at this point. Nauseated. Hey, everybody coming in. I see some people coming in. China White, Miss Baythang, Angela is here. Symmetry is here. Dimitri is here. I ain't ignoring y'all. I see y'all. I know y'all came in. Hey, girl. Hey. They're saying that, but we'll talk about that tonight. Cymera, be here tonight because we're gonna talk about all that tonight. You say it's super terrible in North Carolina. Miss Kiki, we is tired, honey. Baby, listen, we are tired. Child, what state you in, Morgan? Because listen, I can't get away from them. Oh dear God. On both sides. Like, I get all of the Trump ads, all of the Kamala ads. It's just so ridiculous. And now, local candidates are doing their last ditch efforts with whatever monies that they have to put their ads in. Shit. Hey, crazy homebody girl. I did not see you. I'm sorry. How are you, my love? Hey, Ronald. Child. Cure. You already voted? We listen, Symmetry. We're gonna get there tonight. We're gonna talk about all of it tonight. Make sure you in place tonight, Symmetry. Oh, mm, mm, mm. I needed that because this next story is one that I want to take my time with, and it's triggering. So, for this next story, I'm going to play a video. The video, you're in Nebraska's blue dot. Oh, that might as well be like being in the swing state. Okay. Oh, you're in Virginia? Oh, okay. Child. So I want to show y'all this video. The video is lengthy. Okay. Oh. Hold on. I'm gonna have to do this the other way. Hold on for a second, y'all. Let me get this queued up. All right. All right. So I want to preface by letting you know this is a trigger warning video. Trigger warning on this video. I'm just telling you now. Trigger warning on this video. But I do, hey Ravine, I do feel the need to share this video. I want to get this, you know, there's some stories I attach myself to as I find out about them. And I do want to get to this story. This story is going to make you angry. So if you got something to regulate your sugar levels, go ahead and do it now. But trigger warning with this story, okay? Why isn't it playing, God? Lord, hold on. Why aren't you playing, stupid video? Dear God. I can't play it in there because if I play it in there, that might not go well. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right, we're ready now. All right, trigger warning.
This is video of Phoenix police arresting a black man.
Hold on.
First tonight, this is video of Phoenix police arresting a black man who's deaf and has cerebral palsy. That arrest is violent. And in this story, we're going to show you close body camera footage that's intense and difficult to watch. So please consider this your warning.
It happened late this summer, and that means it happened after the Department of Justice released its historic and severe report against Phoenix PD. Here's ABC 15 Chief Investigator Dave Biscobig.
Yeah, we reached out to Phoenix police about this arrest, but they aren't saying much about it. They only confirmed it's now under internal investigation. But this case raises a lot of questions, and it really serves as sort of a test case. And that's both for Phoenix and the DOJ. See, Phoenix is trying to prove it doesn't need federal oversight. But will the DOJ trust the city when things like this continue to happen? You've seen the surveillance video. A Phoenix officer pulling into a parking lot, pulling in front of a man, darting out of his truck, then immediately going after him. Now, this is the body camera footage.
Everybody stop where you're at.
Remember, the man is deaf and has cerebral palsy.
Let's see. Take him. Get your hands behind your back. Get your hands behind your back. Hands behind your back. Get your hands behind your back. Hold them. Move. Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back. Ultra X-ray taser deployment units. Hand behind your back. Hand behind your back. Get more. Hand behind your back. More. Hand behind your back. Hand behind your back.
Between the two officers, the man is punched at least 10 times and tasered 4 times.
He can't understand them. And he's deaf and he's physically compromised. The entire thing is just outrageous.
That's Jesse Showalter. He agreed to watch the video with us. And that's because he's an attorney for Tyrone McAlpin. Together, they're planning to bring an excessive force lawsuit against the Phoenix Police Department.
Well, here she's like too.
But before we get into that, first let's get into why officers went after Tyrone.
When we look at the body camera that we've seen so far, what it shows is that Circle K employees had a Caucasian male in the store causing problems, and they called the police to trespass this person who wouldn't leave.
Hey, you guys just want to start a trespass? Okay.
And when police arrive, they don't do any investigation to find out what this guy was doing in the store. Instead, they talk to the guy, and he claims that he was assaulted and points to somebody in the street that he claims did it.
The guy pointed at Tyrone, who was across the street.
We're saying that's the guy that assaulted
right there.
I mean, so we have a situation where the officers respond. Some white guy says, hey, no, some black guy assaulted me, and they just drop what they're doing and head right over there.
That's what the video shows.
He was standing outside the door. Why didn't you wait here?
The black guy?
Yeah. And that takes us back to this point.
Let's see.
And this police officer out of the gate assaults him and then uses Tyrone's attempts to protect himself to try to justify felony charges.
Officials charged Tyrone with aggravated assault and resisting arrest. In their reports, officers wrote Tyrone tried to walk away from them, took a fighting stance, threw repeated punches at them, and bit one of them.
Everything that I see in that video, as well as the other officer's body camera, looks like Tyrone's just trying to avoid being harmed by these officers. And that only makes them escalate the situation and increase the degree of violence that they're using.
One of the officers says Tyrone bit him. I mean, how do you respond to that?
Tyrone was face down on the ground with two officers striking and choking him, and that the only way that Tyrone could have possibly bit anybody on the hand or wrist is if one of those officers placed their hand or wrist in his mouth. And what it looks like from the video is that the officer who claims he was bitten was using an illegal chokehold on Tyrone.
Here's the question that, invariably, undoubtedly will be asked. Why didn't he just comply?
And the answer is easy, is he's deaf. He couldn't understand what they were doing, and he had done nothing wrong.
What
Messing with him for no reason.
What kind of disabilities do you have?
He's deaf and he's got cerebral palsy.
Okay.
And I've been on the phone with him since Circle K.
How is he deaf if you've been on the phone?
Because I know sign language, that's why. I signed to him. That's why.
Nowhere in their police reports did the two officers document they were told about Tyrone's disabilities. But records do show when another cop went back to check store surveillance footage and talk to witnesses, none of it supported the white guy's claims. Remember, he told officers Tyrone assaulted him at the store. But there was no evidence of any assault. Store employees say the white guy was the one causing problems, getting aggressive, laying on the floor, and refusing to leave. In fact, store employees told police Tyrone tried to get him out of the store and eventually just left. Now, this all happened on August 19th. That's 2 months after the Department of Justice released the results of its historic investigation into Phoenix PD.
It's almost like a single example that illustrates all of the problems highlighted in the DOJ's report.
Among many failures, the DOJ found Phoenix PD has a pattern and practice of racial bias, escalation, and not giving people a chance to comply before using force, excessive use of tasers, dangerous use of chokeholds, and violating the rights of people with disabilities.
It's hard for me to understand how the city can come out and say with a straight face that it is meeting the DOJ report head on when this man, Tyrone McAlpin, is being charged with assault on police officers for this incident where, the video tells the whole story.
Hey, get up. Stand up.
I mean, so still now a month later, he's still facing charges for this.
That's correct.
This man, he's in the cuffs.
Now, as you just heard, Tyrone is still facing several felony charges. In fact, even though those officers are under internal investigation, they still just went into court to testify against Tyrone. And as you can see, our cameras were there, and the judge ruled there was probable cause for the case to move forward. Now, in our next report, you'll hear those officers on the stand, hear their justification for the arrest, and you'll also see some bizarre moments in the courtroom.
Very tough to watch. Thank you very much, David.
Yeah, I wanted to play that whole video so that y'all could see the tomfoolery for yourselves, and you could see the level of fuck shit, the complete and utter level of fuck shit. Now, here's the thing. If you believe that this is only a Phoenix, Arizona problem, you're reaching. Hey, David. Hey, I saw a couple people come in. Hey, Catherine Powell, Janae, everybody who came in. Listen, this is a problem across America. This is systemic. And I always talk about how people get the word systemic and systematic messed up. This is a systemic problem, meaning the entirety. This is a problem with the whole system. Okay. This is a systemic problem. This is no different from, I would venture to tell you, any police force you can find across America. You'd be hard pressed to find police forces or police departments and sheriff's departments across America that don't do any and everything that you saw here. You saw as soon as he got out of the police car, he immediately attacked the man. He didn't say, "Hey, let me talk to you." Da 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 da. I could even almost go with you if we saw him even try to say, "Hey, let me talk to you for a second." Then he came out the car swinging on the man. Child, this is what we got going on. It's not even every month. It is every day, Jen Bunny. This happens every day in these yet to be United States of America. This is just the reality of the situation. That's just the reality of the situation. Every day. And it's disgusting to me. It's disgusting to me that y'all are under DOJ. A whole DOJ report came out about y'all, and yet we still got this going on. They're still charging the man with felony, with a felony. They're still charging the man. The man ain't did nothing. And then you saw the white ass judge said, "Oh yeah, there's probable cause here. Go ahead, proceed with the case." So y'all see how this is going, right? I feel very strongly this is one of those cases. I'm going to monitor the situation. I'll bring you updates as they come. Y'all know there's some of these cases that I get really, really, really attached to. I did with the Daryl George case in Texas, and now I'm because now this one has me in a chokehold, no pun intended. But I promise you, ain't nothing happened to the white guy, right? The whole reason all of this got started was the white man, and ain't nothing happened to him yet. I just want just so you know. Just so you know. I'm just saying. Just a mess. I gotta move on before I spike out. In a little bit of good news for today. Get something in good. A Georgia judge has ruled against Donald Trump, the Republican Party, and their attempts to suppress the vote in the great state of Georgia. A Georgia judge has ruled county election officials must certify election results by the deadline set in law and cannot exclude votes from certification, even if they suspect error or fraud. Excuse me. Fulton County Superior Judge Robert McBurney ruled late Monday that, quote, no election superintendent or member of a board of elections and registration may refuse to certify or abstain from certifying election results under any circumstance, end of quote. While they are entitled to inspect the conduct of an election and to review related documents, he wrote, quote, any delay in receiving such information is not a basis for refusing to certify the election results or abstaining from doing so, end of quote. Georgia law says county election superintendents, generally multi-member boards, shall certify election results by 5 p.m. on Monday after an election, or the Tuesday if Monday is a holiday, as it is this year. As early in and I'm not going to read the rest of the article, but this is a win because if you remember, they had originally tried to pass this rule that said all of the ballots had to be certified by two different people of both parties and their numbers, and they had to be in separate rooms and their numbers had to match. And if their numbers didn't match, then none of the results could be certified. It was a whole mess that they were trying to do already to suppress the vote as well as to circumvent democracy and justice. So shout out to this judge in Fulton County. Now you know how this is going to go. These people are not done. They're going to take this above. They're going to appeal this and take this possibly to the Georgia Supreme Court. Right? They wanted them hand counted and all. It's just a mess. So I'm glad that the judge said, "Yeah, I don't care what y'all got going on. You got to certify it by that Monday, or in this case Tuesday, because Monday is a holiday." Shout out to them. All right. That's a little bit of good news. Oh God. And so we went from good to bad. Here we go. Here we go. So in other news that's quite sugar spiky, if you care about education, let me read this to you. Florida's public universities are purging the list of general education courses they will offer next year to fall in line with a state law pushed by Governor Ron DeSantis, targeting quote woke ideologies, end of quote, in higher education. These decisions in many cases being driven by the university system's board of governors have the potential to affect faculty and thousands of students across the state. Hundreds of courses are slated to become electives after previously counting toward graduation requirements, which university professors and free speech advocates fear is just the first step towards those classes disappearing entirely. The state's involvement in a curriculum process, which has historically been left to universities, is riling academics and students who oppose how officials are using new authority to weed out courses like anthropology of race and ethnicity, sociology of gender, and women in literature. Quote, this sort of state overreach could spell disaster for student and faculty retention and the academic standing of Florida institutions, end of quote. And that was according to Katie Blankenship, who leads a state office for free speech advocacy, free speech advocacy group PEN America. Listen, here's what's happening, y'all. Any course that has to deal with gender studies, any course that has to deal with race, any course that has to deal with sexuality, they are all at all Florida public institutions being now made into electives, meaning they will not count toward your general studies requirement to achieve a degree in the Florida State University system. Now, there is an HBCU in the Florida University system, that being Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University, better known as FAMU. There's also a predominantly Hispanic university in Florida at Florida International University. And so what we have now is, if these are no longer these are no longer courses that people can use toward their general studies requirement, the likelihood of people taking those courses is pretty much gone, because people have to pay for this. College is not free unless you are under scholarship, but this stuff has to be paid for, and people aren't going to just say, let me just pay for this course that I can't even use in terms of, to help me get my degree. So I'm just saying. Yeah, this is the problem. This is a problem. This is a real problem. Somebody go ahead and take care of the where's my hall monitors. Hey, Xavier, I got a bunch of hall monitors in here. Somebody go ahead and take care of the trolls. 'Cause, you know, I don't have this type of time. Thank you, Diamond Pearl Jam. I had Xavier, both of them. But so this is a bad day. That means at a HBCU, courses that speak to the Black experience, courses that speak to teaching the history of Black people, all of these will be relegated to being elective courses and not counting toward your general studies requirement. Courses that deal with women's studies all have not. I'm talking courses like women in literature that not only count towards that count towards general studies, but it also counts if you are a English major. You have to take courses like that. And hey, Angie, and you gotta. This is bad, y'all. This is bad by every stretch of the imagination. This is bad by every stretch of the imagination. When me and Really B do our next Teacher Project 2.0, this is going to be a topic of discussion because you know how these states do. This stuff becomes the blueprint for other states to align themselves to look like this. And so you're talking states like Texas that has HBCUs in the Texas state university systems, states like Georgia, North Carolina, Tennessee, South Carolina, all of these states, Virginia, all of these states have HBCUs that fall into their university systems. Many of those states are just as radical and conservative, just like Governor Death Sentence. So what that means is you could see this happening at a bunch of different HBCUs. This is a problem. This is a problem. I'm telling you it's a problem. We got to move on before I spike out. This is a real quick update to a story we did yesterday on Manic Monday. The FEMA has resumed door-to-door visits in North Carolina after the threats to the well-being and safety of FEMA workers. They were going, and remember we talked about the man who was arrested for threatening to harm FEMA workers, and these FEMA workers were out there going door-to-door, assessing the needs and providing a disaster relief and disaster assistance to people and helping them through the process of, doing what they needed to do to be made whole again. And their lives, safety, and well-being were being threatened. Well, they arrested the guy, and over the weekend, we talked about that yesterday. And so they confirmed today, although they had temporarily suspended their door-to-door visits, they have resumed them. So that's a good update. All right. Now this story I found quite hilarious. Oh, this story is quite hilarious. Oh, I'm going to enjoy this one. Y'all have a seat, ladies and gentlemen. Have a seat. This is going to be quite so fun, so much fun. So much fun. Let me read this story to you. Ciao. Yeah, just have a seat, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into this little ditty. Let me read this to you. Donald John Trump, that is, hosted a campaign rally over the weekend in Coachella, California, where thousands of his supporters found themselves stranded after dark when the buses that drove them 5 miles into the desert never came back to pick them up. The situation came to light through a series of videos shared on social media from Saturday night into Sunday, depicting a chaotic scene as a massive crowd wandered through the desert in the middle of the night. The ordeal ignited outrage on Instagram, X, formerly Twitter, and TikTok, with attendees documenting the mayhem as they had no choice but to walk more than 2 miles to the parking lot. Many critics accused the Republican nominee of providing only one-way transportation to the rally, leaving his supporters high and dry without a ride back to their vehicles. Reports from the scene indicated there were initially 20 to 30 buses available. However, only one remained in operation after dark, resulting in a turnaround time for each drop-off of 30 minutes, which left thousands desperate for a way out. Adding to the chaos, an ex-user named Wesley X. Johnson attempted to defend Donald Trump by making a series of conspiratorial claims from the scene, in which he accused local officials of orchestrating a setup to sabotage the rally. Quote, "This needs to be investigated immediately," Johnson said in one post on X. Moments later, he posted again saying, quote, "Someone please reach out to Sheriff Chad Bianco and President Trump to get to the bottom of this. I think something nefarious went down trying to spark a riot." End of quote. Johnson claimed without evidence that the bus drivers ran out of gas as they drove around looking to refuel. Quote, "All of the fuel stations for buses, not cars, were completely depleted. There were apparently 60 buses employed for this event, and the fuel reserves were completely depleted and never refilled before the event." End of quote. And that's what he said, claiming that he had spoken to people who had heard the sheriff give an update on the matter. "Smells like sabotage," he asserted, though no official reports indicated foul play. He also suggested that, quote, "Someone needs to ask Coachella mayor if he had anything to do with this." End of quote. Later, he tagged Donald John's running mate JD Vance on his post, presumably to amplify his conspiracy theories to a broader audience. In a separate video reshared on X, he explained, quote, "This isn't normal. Apparently, the buses are no longer coming, or at least there used to be like 20 buses when we were being brought here, but now there's only like 3 buses operating, and it's just absolute chaos. All of us are stranded here. Everyone's stranded here." End of quote. Political commentator and one of my favorites, Brian Tyler Cohen, refuted these claims in a Facebook video that showcased Johnson's apparent effort to shift the blame away from Donald John Trump for leaving his supporters stranded. This is a mess, y'all. I don't even need to go no further. You had old people and people all over the place. Oh my God. Listen, they had drove these people out to Coachella, out in the middle of the desert. Now, I ain't never been to Coachella. So apparently, I guess you can't drive out there. Like, I'm trying to figure out, do you have to take a bus out there? Like, you can't drive? Is that a whole thing? I ain't never been to Coachella, so I don't know why the people weren't driving there to begin with. But that's not my business. The people went out there. Oh my God. The people went out there on this good bus. They was over there screaming, "Make America Great Again." They got all hyped up with Donald John and was like, "Yes, make America great again." And Donald John got off that good stage. Them people went and decided it was time for them to go get on the bus and go back. Trump was gone and the buses was gone. Now they say Donald John didn't pay the bus company. That's what's being reported. that he didn't finish paying the bus company. Mind you, it's being reported by several news outlets that Donald John owes a 7-figure amount to several different locations where rallies took place, where his campaign was supposed to pay for certain things and they did not do that. And he's still on the hook for a 7-figure payout to several locations that he's had rallies at. So I don't know why these people feel. I mean, I don't know why these people thought it was going to be any different. The man doesn't give a damn about y'all. Y'all voted for his ass in 2016, and he left y'all ass high and dry. High and dry from 2017 until he was put out of office in January of 2021. The man don't give a shit about y'all. And y'all be over there drinking the Kool-Aid, over there like rabid dogs screaming, "Make America Great Again." And he gives you the shaft every time. At this point, I think you people are sadists. Like, you people that go around here voting for Trump and being MAGA, you people are into sadomasochism. Y'all can't tell me no different. You're in the S&M. Because y'all like abuse and punishment. I'm just telling you. I mean, the man is a broke ass con artist that, you know, he's the older male version of Anna Delvey. He might as well be like the older version of Anna Delvey. Isn't that the chick name who's on Dancing with the Stars now and invented this whole life about how rich she was and she wasn't shit? Like, that's what Donald John is. I'm just saying. They like it though, but they like it. These people into all kinds of S&M, they like this kind of punishment. I don't feel bad for y'all. They probably got corns and blisters and bunions on their feet for walking through the desert. And you know, deserts get kind of cold in the middle of the night. So I don't know what the temperature was like. You got old people. You know, it'd be a lot of them old ass white people out there to them rallies. Good. I don't feel bad for y'all. Oh well, go with God. It do remind me of Fire Island. So I introduced this story yesterday. I said I wanted to get to it today to give it more real estate because I didn't want to not do it the justice that it deserved, so we could see what's going on over there down to the Paris, Texas. Let me read this story to y'all so y'all can see what's really going on with this story, because I really didn't get a chance to give it its proper due yesterday. Authorities in Paris, Texas, are investigating a suspicious fire last week that destroyed a black church, which reportedly had been spray painted with racial slurs before it went up in flames. You can see the racial, you can see the it says "Leave town N-words, we hate N-words," and you can see that there on screen. Officials have remained silent after the September 29th blaze, prompting some community members to doubt their commitment to a thorough investigation. At least one activist raised concerns that city leaders may prioritize preserving the city's low-key reputation over addressing the real issues at hand, including ongoing racial discord. Love Tabernacle Church, a single-story wooden frame structure, was fully engulfed when the Paris Fire Department arrived at the scene at 11:15 p.m. and put the hoses on the flames. By then, however, it was already too late. The building, which had stood for 3 years at the corner of Center Street and 13th Northeast, was ultimately reduced to ashes. Photos of the graffiti were sent to the Paris fire marshal, who arrived a short time later to inspect the scene, reports said. The Texas State Fire Marshal's office was also called in to assist in the investigation. Meanwhile, Paris Police Captain Terry Bull pointed out that the fire department was handling the investigation without any input from his detectives for potential criminal charges. Elsewhere, Pastor Tristan Love said his ministry had been at its current location since 2021, and that worship services were will temporarily continue in Cooper, Texas, until further notice. No one was in the building at the time of the inferno, and no casualties have been reported. State and local authorities are still investigating, but no further details were released. The marshals have not said whether they suspect arson. The marshals have not said whether they suspect arson. The marshals have not said whether they suspect arson. Local activists urged those in charge of the investigation to pursue hate crime charges, but police have yet to identify any suspects while facing immediate criticism from the Black community. Quote, I've been doing this for over 20 years, and things don't get better because they're not addressed. They're glossed over or hidden, end of quote. And that was Brenda Cherry, a rights activist in Paris, Texas. She went on to say, quote, I've not known a Black church being burned before, not in this area, but racist graffiti, that's a common thing, end of quote. She then further said, quote, it's where people go to worship. Nobody comes here to do anything wrong. So why would anyone burn down a church? And why would anyone write racist graffiti on a church? You don't do that. End of quote. She expressed doubt in local authorities' ability to determine if the fire was racially motivated, suggesting that city leaders have previously downplayed similar controversies. According to Ms. Cherry, quote, city officials, they need to address stuff like this, not be afraid that it's going to lead to racial tension, because we already have that. They need to do better, end of quote. Racial attacks on Black churches have a long history dating back to the early 19th century in this country. And this is what is believed to be taking place now in Paris, Texas. Listen, they don't want to know the, let me tell y'all something. They don't want to know the truth. They do not want to know the truth. The fact that y'all said, oh, the fire department got this investigation, we not sending no detectives, we ain't sending nobody over there, let the fire department do this. Wait, what? A mess. We ain't even safe in church no more. But we knew that. We knew that. Just an update on y'all's boy. He says he's suing CNN for leaking all of his old posts on Nude Africa and all of his racist and homophobic, not homophobic, well, some homophobic, but some trans loving posts. Remember, he said he loves trans porn. But he says he's suing CNN. We'll see how that goes. Jabba the Hutt. Arrgh! Lieutenant Governor Mark Robinson. We'll see how that goes for you. But I don't foresee CNN has a whole cadre of well-established lawyers. So this is not going to go well for you, sir. Go with God. As we delve deep into the dossier, now listen, y'all. I saw this on my political websites and sources of truth, and saw it on none of the gossip or more pop culture sites. So y'all listen up. Listen, this is a huge recall that's affecting both Target and Walmart. Listen, this is huge, and I don't hear enough. I'm not hearing enough people talk about this. And nobody is saying anything. Like I checked a lot of the traditional blogs. They ain't saying shit. Okay. Y'all need to pay attention. Okay. Hey, Liz, go. What's going on, boo? So a massive meat recall linked to possible listeria contamination has impacted hundreds of ready-to-eat meals sold at major grocery store chains in the U.S., including Walmart, Trader Joe's, and Target. I'm glad they didn't say Publix, because then we would have been in trouble. On Friday, the USDA released an updated list of affected products, some featuring popular brand names like Dole, Taylor Farms, Great Value, and Michelina's. The recall initiated by Bruce Pack involves more than 9.9 million pounds of pre-cooked meat and poultry items that were produced from June 19th, 2024 to October 8th, 2024. That means it was produced then. It was produced as late as last Tuesday, a week ago today. From June 19th to October 8th of this year. Child. I know a lot of people that eat Michelina's. Child. The USDA's Food Safety and Inspection Service discovered the issue during routine testing when listeria, monocytogenes were found in poultry samples. Subsequent testing traced the source of the bacteria back to Bruce Pack's ready-to-eat chicken. The affected products were shipped to distributors across the country and later reached restaurants and other food service providers. They appeared in a variety of items, from frozen dinners to pre-made salads. Aside from Walmart, Trader Joe's, and Target, some other retailers affected by the recall include 7-Eleven, Albertsons, Aldi, Amazon Fresh, HEB, Kroger, Meijer, Meijer, Publix, and Save Mart. Oh, God, just throw all the damn food away. Throw it all away. Some of the recalled meats are featured in the table below. Let me put up the table, y'all, because we need to look at this. They done called out everybody. Let me call out the stores again. God. Hold on. Let me share this and make this big, y'all. I ain't trying to scare y'all, but the fact that ain't nobody said nothing to us about this is wrong. It is completely wrong. Somebody was supposed to tell us. Now, I got this from thehill.com. And thehill.com is one of my sources of truth. Okay? When I be fact checking stuff, I be like, let me go see if the Hill talking about it. Because if the Hill ain't talking about it, it might not be true. So let me read this again. Aside from Walmart, Trader Joe's, and Target, some other retailers affected by the recall include 7-Eleven, Albertsons, Aldi, Amazon Fresh, HEB, Kroger, Meijer, Publix, and Save Mart. Anybody left off? Winn-Dixie don't want no parts of this? Like, you just called out damn near everywhere. God, they trying to kill us. Some of the recalled meats are featured on the table below, and here's the table. All right, so product name is the first column, lot code or establishment number, and then best buy date. Okay. Michelina's cheesy chicken and rice bake, El Monterey signature chicken enchiladas meal, Atkins chicken and broccoli Alfredo, Taylor Farm Caesar salad with chicken, Boston Market chicken, broccoli and cheese casserole, Great Value Southwestern style chicken and pasta, Trader Joe's green goddess salad with blackened chicken thigh meat. Come on, thigh meat. 7-Eleven chicken Caesar pasta salad. Why are you buying salads from 7-Eleven to begin with? Let's be clear. Good and Gather chicken ranch with uncured bacon salad. Do we need to click in for the full list of recalled products? God. because they got a full list. Lord. Oh, the whole list got 328 pages. I'm gonna put the link to the full list in the chat. Here's the link. That's the link to the full list. Yeah, because this is a whole bunch of pages. A mess. A mess, y'all. A mess. They trying to kill us, y'all. They trying to kill us. Girl. It's 328 pages here. I'm thinking they just called out some of the popular stuff. But look, y'all, all this thing goes on and on and on and on. Oh my God. It's a lot of salads on here though. I like to make my own salad. But I do like my little healthy choice little pop in the fridge and eat healthy choice. I have some good ones. And Marie Calendar. I like healthy choice because healthy choice is real easy. You don't even got to poke no holes in the thing. You just put it in there, peel the thing off, and pour your stuff inside the little sauce. It'll be good. And then I like Marie Calendar too. Marie Calendar has the best spaghetti that you can make in the microwave. But listen, y'all, they trying to kill us. They is trying to kill us. They trying to kill us. I put the link in the chat. Y'all go ahead and let me make sure that Ravine, can you try that link and make sure it works, please? What's going on, Mr. Pisces? Hey, Cross Country Cruiser. Ravine, can you check that link and make sure it works? So we can make sure that link is good. Go click that link and make sure they said anything from, what's the dates on that? The dates was from, let me get you the dates again. The dates were from June of this year until last week. From June 19th until August 8th of this year. It pretty much sounds like it's anything that has chicken in it. So if you got a meal that got chicken in it, I don't know. It worked. Okay, good. I did watch that video. I'm putting it together, Mr. Pisces. I might do it. I might be able to do it tomorrow. When you sent it to me, I had already locked in the dossier. There are a lot of chicken and salad products that, you know, sometimes people don't be having time to be cooking chicken and chopping chicken up, because if you're going to do a chicken salad, you got to cook the chicken, chop the chicken up, and get the other salad ingredient, and that just takes too much. So it's much easier. I understand why people be like, girl, let me just buy this already made, but this not looking good, Complex 613. Y'all go click that link. Go click that link and just check. Because that's not good. And some real quick news. This is for the stripper community. Because I got a lot of friends out there that's strippers. Listen. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Why? Because the NFL announced today that the 2028 Super Bowl will be in the great state of Georgia, city of Atlanta. Oh, yes. So, you know, the girls down to the Magic City, down to Onyx, and all of that. Hey, Harold. Hey, Harold. Hey. Down to Onyx, they getting ready to make their money. The girls, GWORLS, that's in the industry and in the business, they're going to get the DL and undercover football players as well. See, the good thing about the Super Bowl is it's not the players that are on the teams playing in the game. It's the fact that all of the players from the other teams come, as well as all of the athletes from other sports. So you have this microcosm of a whole lot of men's that's looking to get their rocks off and looking to make have a good time. And in the capital of debauchery that is Atlanta, Georgia, baby, it's gonna go down. Thank you, Angie. It's about to go down. The strip clubs gonna be making a lot of money. The male escorts and my trans sisters that's about their money, they about to make a whole lot of money because it's gonna be a whole lot of athletes and they got a whole lot of dick and a whole lot of nut that they're gonna be looking to get out. Okay? Child. Wait, what happened to Tracy husband and daughter? I missed it. What happened? Child, what happened to now y'all got me going up here. I'm gonna have to look at it later. I don't know what y'all talking about. Right. Call out the National Guard, baby. Listen, it's about to go down in the great city of Atlanta in 2028. Be prepared. Listen, don't be surprised if like a month or two after that, later that spring, you start to see all of these allegations of people, all of this stuff on Twitter that's leaking of people and they bust downs that they don't have up and down the streets of Atlanta. Anyway, moving on. In other news, Walgreens has announced that they are closing some 1,200 stores. Yeah, they're planning to close around 1,200 stores in the United States. They're having real troubles not Walmart, Walgreens. They're having real trouble down there to the Walgreens, and so they're having to close down stores. Now CVS announced a plan to close down 900 stores. Rite Aid said they're closing the they're trying to emerge from bankruptcy and now they're down to only about 1,300 stores total. So these little drug stores, the Walmarts, the CVS's, and Walgreens, they cannot compete with Amazon and all of that. The pandemic did not do them well. You have so many online pharmacies. I mean, let's be clear. The only reason people go to Walgreens, Walmart, not Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, or Rite Aid is to fill a prescription. And because everything else is too goddamn high priced. Like everything else that you find at CVS, Walgreens, and Rite Aid, that should be so high. You'd be like, why the fuck I'm paying all this money for this shit? So the only reason people go there is to get their prescriptions filled. And now you have now they have to compete with the fact that you can get your prescriptions filled. Amazon has a service like that. And there are a lot of online prescription filling services that can get you your prescriptions next day. So I mean, I don't even go to I use the Publix pharmacy when I go get my prescriptions filled. I use the Publix pharmacy. So I do my grocery shoppings and just go right over there to the pharmacy and get my prescription and keep it moving. Right, Express Scripts. There's so many. Good RX, Express Scripts. There's endless amounts. Oh, they have a CVS in your local Target. Okay, which one that is? I ain't trying to dox you, Nessa. I'm over here asking you which one that is. Trying to dox you and stuff like that. I'm not gonna dox you, Nessa. I'm trying to figure out which one that is, though. Anyway, I stick to CVS just because it's close. Walmart and Sam's have pharmacies too. And then you could go there, do your little grocery shopping, do all of your other stuff, stop by the pharmacy, pick up your prescription, and keep it moving. So Walgreens and CVS, what do y'all have? Y'all, I mean, y'all can't compete. Y'all don't even have the good candy no more. You know, you go to a corner store for the good candy. Now I just got to go to, you find you a good corner store that had a good candy or a good gas station or something like that. But y'all just cannot compete Walgreens and CVS and Rite Aid. I don't even know why it took y'all this long. I did not see your question. Where do I put my application? Listen, Harold, you right up you right. You just hit highway. What is that? 20? Get on highway 20 and make your way here. Or is that 85? I think it's 85. Harold, is it 20 or 85 that take you over there in Alabama? I don't know. But Harold, if you need a spot, let me know. I got an extra room. Yeah. Now my extra room is right here that has my whole, setup. But I could put a little air mattress over there. Oh, I might buy an extra bed. You know what? I should buy an extra bed, but I don't like to buy extra beds. Whenever somebody sees I have an extra bed in my extra room, they feel like that's their invitation to come sleep over at my house, ask me, can they stay with me, and all kinds of other stuff. No. Okay, you say it's 85? Okay. $20 takes you to Alabama too? Okay. I thought it was one of the two. Child. I got to pass through Alabama this weekend, Harold, going over to Fort Walton Beach. I got to pass through Alabama, going to Fort Walton Beach. So, I'll let you know. I'll hit you up, Harold, because I'm going on Friday and coming back on Sunday. So either on my way down or on my way back up, I'll let you know. All right. Well, Walgreens, go with God. I don't know what to tell you. Glorilla is in the news today because why is she in the news? She said she ain't here for carrying no babies. She said she wants a surrogate. She says let me get her exact quote. She was doing an interview and she said, she was asked, are men really trying to trap you and get you pregnant? She said, yeah. Charlamagne the God says, you don't really mean that. She said, I want them to have my she said, I want them to have my DNA, but I don't want to have them. When talking about wanting to have children, she says she wants them to have her DNA, but she don't want to have them because she want to have she wants a surrogate. She was like, listen, I ain't got this type of time. I don't want to be having to push no babies out. I don't want to have to go through not being able to drink, not being able to get a perm, not being able to eat everything I want to eat. They could still have my DNA, but all that pushing and all that ripping me from stem to stern and all of that, and I don't need it all. She got the money, so why not? Baby, I'm not mad at it. I ain't mad at it. You got you a nice piece of change. You could do you some good IVF treatments, or IVF. Have the egg placed in your surrogate. Pay all of the medical bills and pay a nice little chunk of change to the little surrogate, and there you go. I'm just saying. I know I have several friends that have had babies by surrogates. Now, what a lot of them do is they go. I know about 4 gay couples that have had children through surrogates, and what they do is they say don't do it in the United States because it's too expensive. But if you go to Canada, it's less expensive and there's more restrictions on what those people can do, and you have much more of and it's much better experience if you do it through some of the organizations and programs they have up in America's Hat in Canada. And that's from, I know, at least 4 couples, and they all have children right now. They're happy with this. The couples are still together. They're happy with their kids. Matter of fact, one couple had twin girls because they didn't want to know. At first, they didn't want to know who the father of each one was because one got one eggs and one got the other. One got sperm from one dad, one got sperm from the other dad. But now that they're big, because the girls are about 5, you could tell they look like their daddies. Okay, so you could tell, oh, that's your daughter, or that's your daughter. So you could tell whose it is, but it works for them. Never discuss when you home or not, mate. No good. Egg harvesting and a sperm donor. Simple, right? Go to Africa or Brazil. Interesting. But then that's a lot of travel though, right? Man, it might be cheaper there too. I don't know. Like, do you move over there or do you move them here with you? Like, if it was in Africa or Brazil, I would want to take that person and say, yeah, just come move it to my house with me while you pregnant. That's kind of what I would want to do. Because I wouldn't want you over there. I don't know what's going on. You all the way on the other side of the world. Anyway, I mean, I applaud you, Glorilla. Girl, say, girl, I don't want to do all of that. I ain't mad at it. Men don't have to do all of that, so why should she? I ain't mad at it. Oh, God. Girl, let me tell y'all this mess. This right here is a damn mess. So, Life Jennings is in the news, right? Here's what he said. He shared this on Instagram in a post. He said, quote, last month, Tiny Desk told me I wasn't a big enough celeb to perform on their show. So thank you to Unplug for still believing in me. End of quote. Where's the lie? Like, I want y'all to name me 4 Life Jennings songs. I might could name you one. And that's the only song I know from him is Must Be Nice. That's the only song I know from him. I can't name you 4 Life Jennings songs. Sir, why would we want to watch a Life Jennings Tiny Desk? Like, ain't nobody, sir, when you're relegated to proposing to Carly Red on fucking Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, when you get paid in Pop Secret popcorn coupons, you ain't important enough to have a Tiny Desk concert. That's just the end of it all. Dating and getting engaged to Carly Red cancels your invitation to fucking Tiny Desk. Sorry, sir. You got like 1 or 2 songs. I don't even know the SEX song. I might know it if I hear it. Listen, Montrez don't even listen. This how bad it is for you, Life Jennings. Montrez is one of my loyal subscribers, and he be staying in the bushes and in the cloud. He rarely comments on shit. And the fact that Montrez brought his ass out the bushes to come out and tell your ass they did you a favor tells you ain't shit. The severity of your ain't shitness. The fact that my boy Montrez that came out of the bushes to tell you ain't shit. And that's my boy right there. Montrez don't comment on nothing. Montrez is a loyal subscriber who sit back, enjoy himself, and only gets involved if we talking music. So I guess this is his this your wheelhouse right here, Montrez. Like, bruh, who you mad at? Who are you mad at? Like, you got like 2 songs apparently. So we got Must Be Nice and SEX. That's it. Anybody got a third song, a fourth song? I mean, we got 2 songs, sir. 2 songs is not enough for you to be talking about you mad that you ain't get a Tiny Desk concert. They ain't invite you. Because they told you the truth. You're not a big enough star to have a Tiny Desk. Get the fuck out of our faces. Hello to you too, Ty. Well, then there's that. I ain't said life. That was V Carter. Don't get mad with me. That was V Carter. We don't know these songs, Harold. We don't know these songs, Harold. Nobody, I don't even think he knows the song. I guarantee you ask him to sing them songs, he's gonna have to go look up the lyrics because he don't even know his own fucking songs. A mess. Sir, get a hold of yourself, okay? Get a hold of yourself. Get a grip. Girl. Don't do life like that. He did himself like that. I told you, Harold, when you propose to the likes of Carly Red on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, where they get paid in secret popcorn coupons, that means you're no longer eligible to be on a Tiny Desk. Sorry. I could think of 89 different artists that would get one before him. I could think of probably 189 artists that would get one before him. Like, bro, get your life. Get your life. Go with God. Where's my is Lil Baby in here? Lil Baby not in here. I wish Lil Baby was in here. So apparently, Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre are coming out with a new liquor called Still Gin. And it's supposed to be a gin. It's described as, quote, defiantly smooth and stands out as a clean, light, modern gin that's highly mixable and supremely drinkable. It's reportedly 85 proof or 42.5% alcohol. And it's supposed to be $34.99. I'm gonna try it out. Y'all know I'm a gin connoisseur, and so is my girl, Lil Baby. So I'm gonna try it out. I might go buy it and then and come do a taste test for y'all on here. I don't know when it comes out. Oh, they said it's available for purchase everywhere now. Well, let me go to my local liquor store or go to the local ABC. No, ABC might not have it. Look, my local liquor store is way better than ABC. My local liquor store over here, I might go look today, see if they have it. Total Wine is also good as well. If you want to donate to the gin tasting test, since I'm gonna be tasting this online, here's the Cash App. If you want to donate to the gin tasting test for me to go buy this bottle of gin. But I'm gonna go buy it. And when I go buy it, I'm gonna taste test it here. Okay, we're gonna taste test it here. Let y'all know how it tastes. Anyway, right, I'm gonna try a little splash. You know, I'm a connoisseur, so just saying. You say you know a 1099. Child, I know he be working his accountants overtime. So Anyway, um, we'll see what you got going on. We'll see what y'all talking about. In our last story of the day, Blue Balls, Safaree. I call him Blue Balls because he always, if you ever see his dick pictures and stuff, it look like something wrong with his nut sack or his nuts or something. I don't know. They just look abnormal for some reason. I don't know. But he's in the news. So apparently, he has a court motion, a court motion seeking lowered child support payments. In the filing that he filed with the courts, he said, quote, the child support amount was based upon his monthly income of $61,157 per month and Erica's monthly income of $41,289 per month. There has been a significant change in circumstances regarding the custodial arrangements and earnings of the parties. At the time of the divorce, the petitioner was a main reality talent for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, yet he is no longer a full-time talent on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Further, at the time of the divorce, the petitioner was also booking appearances and generating an income from such appearances. The petitioner is no longer able to accept the same level of booking engagements to date. End of quote. The motion also blamed Erica Mena for his inability to make as much revenue as he used to. In the motion, it said, quote, Erica for nearly 6 consecutive months has made public posts on her social media platform to her over 6 million followers, referring to Safaree as a deadbeat and attacking his parenting skills without reason. Additionally, Erica has created confusion regarding Safaree's efforts to secure new employment by harassing the potential co-stars or co-workers by harassing Safaree's potential co-stars and or co-workers via multiple phone calls to the potential co-workers and production, disparaging Safaree with false claims. End of quote. He ain't got no money. Child, he could listen. Mona looked at him and said, bruh, you was on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. You was on Love and Hip Hop New York. You was on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Wasn't he on Love and Hip Hop Miami? Or is that the only one he went on? But Mona say she ain't got no more secret popcorn coupons. There are no more pop secret popcorn coupons to divvy out to you, sir. You better go on over there and do like Brashear Gray and get that OnlyFans started, sir. Sir, OnlyFans is what you already got on OnlyFans. Oh, he was on Miami too. Oh, well, then there's that. He was on all of the franchises. Mama said, I don't went the length of everything I could do for you. There are no more pop secret popcorn coupons to give you, sir. Sir, we ain't got no more. Ain't no more. You done been on every franchise. Baby, you better do like Brashear Y. Gray and start letting people play your booty hole over there down to the OnlyFans or something to make some money. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, sir. The kids gotta eat. That's the arrangement. You was over there, living the life of Riley, flaunting everything, having parties and shit, popping bottles and shit. Life was good. And now your ass ain't got shit. You was over there paying to get hair plugs in your head and shit like that. Remember that? Remember you was paying the hair club for men to give you them hair plugs to get your hairline straight and all of that. Remember that? And now your ass is broke as a joke. I don't know what to tell you, sir. I don't know what to tell you. OnlyFans is waiting. Going on down there, start jacking your little dick off, start letting somebody come play in your booty hole or whatever. I don't know what to tell you. But you're gonna need to make some money some kind of way because the kids gotta eat. We need these child support checks, sir. Sir. We need these good checks. I'm just saying. Oh, Nicki Minaj paid for the hair implant, for the hair plugs. Yeah, because he did get them back when him and Nicki Minaj was dating. Okay. You say his next best option is to be Nicki's bitch again. Well, she already got a bitch. She got the sex offender to be her bitch. So, I mean, that job is already taken. He need to call Max Carter or Raheem. Child, Raheem will dick him down or flip-flop with him. Raheem don't mind. Child. He spent his you was down to the Nicki concert. But now you ain't got no money. We ain't buying it. We is not buying it. Them poor kids, I don't know what them kids gonna do, because between him and Erica Mena, they ain't got two nickels to rub against each other. They ain't even got two nickels to rub against each other. Okay. The both of them and two nickels might get you a dime. Cause she ain't saving no money. She ain't shit. That bitch ain't shit. His ass ain't shit. Them poor damn kids. Them poor kids. That somebody need to go snatch up her kids. I mean, they kids. Somebody need to go snatch up Blueface and Krishan kids. We just need. I'm sorry, Whitney, but I can no longer sing I Believe the Children Are Our Future. Because they is not our future when they got parents like this. God of mercy, God of love, help us, Lord. Oh, she got a job down to the Zeus? Zeus ain't paying like that. If Mona Scott Young is handing out pop secret popcorn coupons, what the fuck you think Lemuel Plummer is giving? I'm just asking. Y'all put in the chat what y'all think they get down to the Zeus. If Mona Scott Young is handing out secret popcorn coupons for payment for each episode of Down to the Love and Hip Hop, what do y'all think they getting down there to the Zeus from Lemuel Plummer and what a name that look like Mac Tonight from McDonald's with that chin? I'm just saying. Color paper, EBT. I write the old school paper of food stamps. Oh my God. All right, y'all. IOU, I don't know. Not OPP. Chintasca, I don't know what they giving. McDonald's Happy Meal coupons. I don't know what they giving down there. Listen, $500 to $100 rates. $150. A mattress rebate. Y'all are silly as hell. Oh my God. Scholastic school papers. No, they giving out the little the little wheels that you used to get with when you got honor roll in elementary school, and they used to get the little Pizza Hut little wheel, and you used to peel off the little coupon. Oh my God, y'all got me over here crying thug tears. Oh my God. Oh dear God. Oh, that's too funny. Like the little Pizza Hut little circle that you used to get for for elementary school when you was on the honor roll after you got your report card. Matchbox cards. I don't even think they do a Hennessy. Baby, they do an Irk and Jerk. They do an E and J. I don't think they give you nobody's Hennessy. They might give you some Paul Masson or some E and J, but they ain't giving you no Hen Dog. Scratch jobs. Buy one, get one value meal coupons. Woo. Child, those chocolate squares on the pillow. Oh man, y'all are sitting Mad Dog 2020, right? Baby, I don't know what to tell y'all. I don't know what to tell y'all. Listen. Oh my dear God. Oh boy. That is too funny. Oh, not they getting empty Mad Dog 2020 bottles at 50 cent Ciao. Anyway, y'all, we about to get out of here. Programming note, I'll be over on I think we're on Really Beach chat at 7:00. I got like 10 minutes to try and eat something. We'll be on Really Beach chat at 7:00 to talk Big Brother, and then at 9:00 we have Red, Blue, and Black. So we'll be around here for that. I'm about to get out of here. In case somebody wants to add to the fund to help us get the gin so we could try it online. There you go. As I always say, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged. They're much appreciated. Listen, we got a lot of stuff to talk about on Red, Blue, and Black tonight. We're going to break some stuff down for y'all tonight on Red, Blue, and Black. So y'all come back around here with me and Cams. Cams and I will be here tonight at 9. Y'all come back around here and stuff like that. That's all I got for y'all until a few minutes from now. Well, until 9:00 here, but I'll be on Really Bees Live a few minutes from now. But that's all I got. Until then, thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I'm out.